Alright, so I was looking on YouTube to see what I wanted to review next, and I found this one video, and I knew I had to review it. I just knew I had to. You guys...
Yup, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, it all started when 12-year-old me decided to make a poorly made video about Peta. So if you've by any chance been living under a rock for the past 40 years, PETA is the world's largest animal rights organization that's main purpose is to protect all animals at all costs and change the world into going vegan. Now for something that sounds so wholesome, you'd think it'd be just that. Yeah, so thing is, nobody really likes PETA. For a corporation whose whole purpose is to save animals, they really have a hard time doing that. With half of their actions being harmless, but really cringy and ineffective, and the other half making everything worse for everyone. I made a video about PETA a long time ago. In fact, it's the oldest video on my channel. In that video, I talked about how a member of PETA kidnapped someone's dog and killed it for literally no reason. And even though that video alone is enough for everyone to completely despise PETA, I'd still like to talk about all the other stuff that this corporation's done in the past. And maybe we can even see if present PETA's actually changed their ways since 2 years ago. Spoilers, they haven't. So before I start the video, make sure to completely smash the subscribe button. We're only about 500 away from 2,000 subscribers. And because I missed the 1K sub special, I'll be sure to do something extra for 2K. And with that, let's start the video. So I don't think it's any secret that PETA's done a lot of protests in the past. Now for most of these protests, they aren't usually violent in any way or destructive. Mainly, these protests usually just annoy livestock trucks by making the vehicle stop and just being an overall inconvenience. But then sometimes you get protests that are a little more than a minor inconvenience to one person. Such as destroying a car, ruining dinner for everyone at a restaurant, and more absolute tomfoolery. These protests usually do the exact opposite of what PETA wants them to do, pushing more people away from the idea of animal rights and going vegan. Because no one wants to be associated with people that do this kind of stuff. Personality, who loves corn, watermelon, and hugs.
Hello, vegan ladies. John Sacks here. If you've seen some of my videos, and you've heard me talk about how much I love vegan vaginas.
If you want me to lick your genitals, you've got to be a kind person.
May I please have everyone's attention? It's not food, it's violence. Sorry. Why do you call them products when they come from life?
You want to suck?
Excuse me?
Do you want to suck on one of my teats?
No.
All these protests help do is make people not want to change and avoid PETA altogether. Which sure, maybe the purpose of these protests are for the slaughterhouse or restaurant to stop selling meat products and gaining new members isn't what they're meant for. But because of this, now all potential new members don't want anything to do with the organization, meaning PETA loses potential activists. It's kind of like getting a splinter in your foot and then amputating your entire leg to get rid of it. and then setting yourself on fire.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage.
So Peta's no stranger when it comes to video games and even making their own. Yeah, Peta's made their own games in the past. Mainly really bad Flash player bootlegs of beloved titles, but with shittier controls. One of the games, Super Tofu Boy, obviously a spin on Super Meat Boy, actually got acknowledged by the creators of Meat Boy, and they decided to add a special character into Super Meat Boy, Super Tofu Boy. Extremely slow and frustrating to play, these guys basically did a better job at insulting the game that was trying to insult them. A lot of people have made videos already explaining the Tofu Boy kerfuffle and also all the other Peta games. So if you want to know more about the other games Peta has made, you can check those out in the description. Peta has also made a lot of guides to different video games, such as Animal Crossing New Horizons. Peta's Vegan Guide to Animal Crossing New Horizons. The title basically explains everything. It's a vegan guide to Animal Crossing New Horizons. No fishing, no catching bugs, no donating to blathers, no digging up clams, no having fun. They made one for Minecraft and even one for Elden Ring too. You know, the problem with these guides are, you're not even killing real animals. It's just a game. And also, doesn't Peta know how Nintendo and other video game companies are making physical versions of these games? Big carbon-emitting factories that are taking up space from forests to build them. And also, doesn't Peta know that the cardboard used to package the consoles come from the deforestation of trees? Hell, even the plastic cases that the games come in, I bet you 90% of that plastic will somehow eventually make its way into the ocean, killing hundreds of sea turtles. But no, we're afraid of catching imaginary fish in Animal Crossing, because God forbid we catch a couple of sea bass. Peta, if you really want to protect animals, you would tell people not to consume products from giant corporations that will cut any corner they can to get the most amount of money. But hey, at least we saved thousands of gamers from playing the game as intended, so we don't harm a few pixels. Before I start this section of the video, I would like to get something off of my chest. I'm not making a video on that fucking vegan teacher. Stop asking for a video on that vegan teacher. I'm not making a video on that vegan teacher. So many other videos exist of just tearing this piece of shit apart that there isn't anything to say that hasn't been said by hundreds of other YouTubers. But I guess since everyone is just dying that I say something about this dead topic, I'll just give my 2 cents on everything. That vegan teacher originated on TikTok and got famous and popular for being a complete idiot and making these terrible songs.
3, 2, 1, sing! Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. Hurting animals is wrong, McDonald's. Share this song and change your entire menu to be vegan from now on.
That's all there really is to say. If you want an in-depth analysis on the vegan teacher, just look it up on YouTube. There are videos everywhere. In my opinion, that vegan teacher is a complete piece of shit who has zero clue about what she's saying or doing. She's so infamous that the legend himself, Nikocado Avocado, made a video attacking her.
Yes, everybody, and especially to you, Nikocado Avocado. Your channel has become boring, extremely cruel, and sick in the head. Cruciferous vegetables every day, pack them in, put them in your smoothies, sprout little beans.
Cruciferous vegetables, which are high in oxalates and anti-nutrients, and you're telling people to put them in smoothies. Who are you, lady? Don't even do a morsel of research on the people that you're supposedly making videos about. I'm probably vegan longer than you've been vegan. Well, actually, no, you've probably been doing it a long time, looking with your black teeth rotting out of your face.
When Nikocado makes an actual smart and completely factual video arguing against you, you know you messed up. Anyways, that's about it for this extraterrestrial being. Now never tell me to make a video on this thing again. PETA, an animal rights organization that is trying to fight against unjustified killings of innocent animals and livestock, kidnapped and killed a random guy's dog for no reason. I don't need to say any more than that for you to already understand that this organization is untrustworthy, but just to rub PETA's nose in their own piss some more, here's a few things PETA's shown hypocrisy with. Besides that one dog I was just talking about, PETA has killed over 1,700 dogs and cats since the organization was formed. PETA has funded for literal arson and domestic terrorism, including $70,000 for the defense of Rod Coronado, a serial arsonist. PETA has had many misleading and outright offensive campaigns, such as mentioning cannibalism, murder, and the Holocaust in ads. PETA tried making Ben and Jerry start using breast milk instead of cow milk to make their ice cream. This is real, by the way. PETA literally sued a fucking guy because a monkey took a selfie with his camera, so PETA tried fighting a legal battle, saying that he did not own the image because the monkey took it. PETA has sometimes just borderline lied, telling people things about dairy products that have no real evidence. Do I need to go on? So now, for the final question of this video. Absolutely fucking not. PETA is one of the most greedy, slimy, lying organizations ever made. If after everything I've said about PETA, you're still supporting them, fuck PETA, fuck vegans, fuck that vegan teacher, I'm making hamburgers. In conclusion, do we really need a conclusion? I've kind of said everything I wanted to say. Well, anyways, make sure to just outright break your mouse trying to subscribe to me. Also, make sure to join my Discord, of course. I have a few events that I'll be doing soon, so now's a good time to join. And with that, I'm inside your refrigerator. Goodbye. But wait a second, because this video isn't over just yet. On my Discord server, I announced I would be holding a fan art competition in my next video. The reward being, whoever's fan art I liked the most would get a shout out. You've all waited a very long time for this, so here are the results. Now, first things first, I just want to say that I loved everyone's art here. I want everyone to know that even if yours did not get picked for a shout out, that doesn't mean I didn't like it. Everyone's art was really good, and I cherish all of them equally. But sadly, only one can get the shout out, and if I had to pick from all the drawings submitted, I would have to pick this one. Congratulations, LT Sec, for winning the fan art competition. Something about your drawing in particular just really makes it unique to me. I love the style with all the sharp edges and bold, slightly messy lines. It looks really nice. So thank you, LT Sec, and thank you everyone else for contributing to this contest. Like I said, I really like everyone's artwork, but if I had to pick one, it would have to be this piece. And for everyone else, if you want to know and be a part of special events like this in the future, be sure to join my Discord and also subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. This video took so long to make!